Part 87. Super God System becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shuxiang ZK. Chapter 861. Long K could feel that if Chu Wei in this state pinched his neck, he would definitely crush his neck into pieces with a click. How terrible! Long K immediately moved farther away from the monster Chu Wei. Just when Chu Wei was absorbing the power of the divine blood river, he was at the place where the Chengtian sect was camping. Feng Qianzhan held a cup of tea and said proudly, counting the time, the battle between Qin Zhanfeng and Chu Wei should be concluded soon. I guess that Chu Weian should be destroyed or killed by Qin Zhanfeng at this moment. The Red Protector on the side said, Humph, this guy is really getting an advantage. I want to do it myself and break his neck myself. Protector Hong still remembered that Chu Wei said in public that he had been cuckolded by a woman. When he thought of this, he wanted to bite Chu Wei to death. Now he didn't know how many people knew that he, Lin Hong, had been cuckolded by someone. This is all what Chu Wei said. It doesn't matter whether we kiss him personally or not, as long as this kid is dead, he will be worthy of me asking Qin Zhanfeng to do this, Feng Qianzhan said with a chuckle. At this moment, a disciple reported in a panic, Deputy Leader, it's not good, according to the latest report from the spies. Qin Zhanfeng and Chu Wei fought, and fought. What happened in the first battle? Feng Qianzhan seemed to sense a bad omen. After the first battle, Qin Zhanfeng was seriously injured and ran away. He was almost cut into two pieces by Chu Wei. Touch, the quilt in Feng Qianzhan's hand was directly crushed by him. Feng Qianzhan's hand began to tremble. At this moment, he suddenly realized that this Chu Wei was too strong. Chu Wei's progress is too fast. If he continues like this, I'm afraid it won't be long before he can't clean up Chu Wei even if he takes action himself. You go down. Yes, the disciple retreated. It's very troublesome. This Chu Wei is now a big threat to us. Feng Qianzhan sighed, his words no longer contained the previous pride, but instead contained a feeling of panic. 2 days later, in a big mountain in the inner circle, Chu Wei picked a 6th level elixir from a cliff. This elixir contained rich vitality. Chu Wei has now awakened the 3 life forms of fire, red lightning, and dark light. The next life form to awaken is the poison power. Therefore, this elixir is still a very urgent resource for him. Brother, this flying marten is a good thing. It is also formed from a 6th level elixir. We will stew it and it will definitely improve a lot. I saw a white ferret that was more than 1 meter long under Long K's feet. The white ferret was stepped on by Long K and was trampled to death. At the same time, its body began to change and turned into a half-meter long white ferret. Panacea. This elixir looks like a plant, but it has 3 white flowers on it, which is very strange. This white ferret was originally guarding the 6th level elixir, and it wanted to keep it for himself, but today Chu Wei and Long K accidentally found it, so Chu Wei served the white ferret and the elixir in one pot. The dragon bird now is different from the dragon bird 2 days ago. The blue scales on the dragon bird's body are more shiny than 2 days ago, as if they are reflecting light. Moreover, its strength has also entered the king level 3 realm, absorbing the power of the divine blood river, which has greatly improved it. Not to mention the improvement of Chu Wei by the divine blood river, Chu Wei not only improved to the level 7 of the king. Finally, at the end, the half-dragon body was turned into silver. From then on, Chu Wei's half-dragon body can be divided into 2 changes. The primary change is still the same as before with red dragon scales. Super God System becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shuxiang ZK. Chapter 862. But after this change, it can change again, and that is the appearance of silver dragon scales, which is extremely powerful. It's time to stew. Long K got a big iron pot from nowhere and stewed the snow white plant together with the 6th level elixir that Chu Wei had picked just now. Let's eat. After a while, the two started to eat. Longke was not very good at it, but his cooking skills were pretty good. This made Chu Wei feel that this guy was of some use besides being a show-off and causing trouble. Boom. Chu Wei only felt that waves of vitality continued to enter his body with the elixir he took. Ding. The host takes 2 kinds of 6th level elixirs, and the reward is 10 points of spiritual energy crystals. The current spiritual energy crystals are 60 points / 3200 points. The current king is at level 7. Swallow. At the same time, the poisonous energy source in Chu Wei's body immediately swallowed up the life force. Soon, its origin began to change, and several octopus tentacle-like things appeared. Chu Wei was slightly startled. Could it be that the origin of this poisonous power was an octopus after awakening into a life form? But now we can only guess. If we want to know the final form of the poisonous power, we still need to wait until it is fully awakened. Brother, look, there is the temple. A few days later, Chu Wei rode a dragon bird and finally saw the temple, which is the core of the entire battlefield of gods. This is also the place where all geniuses compete for the inheritance of God, and the hottest battle is bound to break out here. Chu Wei looked down from Longke's back. It was a piece of black mist. Even if Chu Wei had excellent eyesight, he couldn't see what was under the black mist. However, Chu Wei was able to vaguely sense with his superhuman mental sensitivity that the black mist should be full of corpses. Moreover, there is a strange power in these corpses. I don't know what this power is. It is not spiritual energy, vitality, or supernatural power. This is a kind of power that Chu Wei has never felt before. Go down and have a look. Longke was startled. Brother, don't we enter the temple directly? I heard that the temple has been opened, and many top geniuses have already entered. Aren't you afraid that those geniuses will take away the inheritance first? Chu Wei said calmly, be more mature and don't panic. Think about it, if inheritance is so easy to obtain, why has no one obtained it in 500 years? But the power under this dark mist always makes me feel uncomfortable. Let's go down and take a look first. Whoosh! The dragon bird lowered its altitude and flew a little distance above the black mist, allowing Chu Wei to see the black mist up close. After getting closer, Chu Wei felt that there were definitely corpses under the black mist, thousands or hundreds of thousands of corpses. Chu Wei could even feel that their shapes were human, but not ordinary humans, they were robots. These are the corpses of science fiction stars, Chu Wei suddenly remembered. This is the battlefield of gods, the place where Sci-Fi star and Xian fought, and the countless corpses under the black mist are the Sci-Fi stars who were killed by Xian. Go to hell! Suddenly someone shouted in the sky. It turned out that 2 people were fighting. One of them shot down his opponent, and the person who was shot down fell directly into the black mist. Ah! The man's screams immediately came from the black mist, and Chu Wei could see clearly the moment the man fell into the black mist. A force like electricity appeared in the black mist, instantly sucking the man into bones. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Super God system becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shuxiangzk. Chapter 863. What a powerful force, Chu Wei was shocked. It's scary. Brother, it's better not to think about this thing. I definitely can't absorb this power. Otherwise, no one would have discovered the weirdness here after so many years. Chu Wei looked calm. The power of this electric current was indeed strange, because Chu Wei could feel that after these powers appeared from the corpse, they all went to the same place. This place is a temple in the sky, as if the temple is absorbing the power of these corpses. Suck. Chu Wei used his suction hand to suck a corpse up to take a look. This power was right in front of him. How could Chu Wei be willing to do it if he didn't give it a try? Others can't get it, but that doesn't mean Chu Wei can't get it. Shishi. Countless electric currents immediately appeared on the corpse in the black mist, attacking Chu Wei directly. Although the electric current attack did not look fierce, Chu Wei could feel it and it was powerful. The power of the electric current is so powerful that even a strong man like Chu Wei will definitely die if he resists. Fly. Chu Wei directly grabbed Long Kei's neck and launched teleportation, thus escaping the electric current attack. Look, there are two more fools there, they actually want to take advantage of that mysterious power, they really don't know how to live or die. If that power could be obtained by others, would he still be able to wait? How silly. Ha ha ha. A group of passing geniuses laughed in the sky. Their elders had entered the battlefield of gods before, so they told them not to touch the black mist under the temple. If you touch it, you will definitely die. Hearing the ridicule from others, Chu Wei, who was not in a good mood now, immediately looked coldly at the group of geniuses, which numbered about 10 people. Although they are not from the 7 major forces, those who can get here are pretty strong, at least those in the realm of kings. You guys are really itchy, aren't you? You actually dare to laugh at us. Do you want to kneel down and sing and be conquered by you like this? Long Kei roared. Long Kei has never been a fearful master, and as its strength has improved recently, it has been looking for someone to fight to show off its abilities. Geniuses passing by, what the heck, you, this big bird, are actually more arrogant than us. Do you know who we are? Long Kei, who the hell do I care who you are? Let me ask you, uncle, do you even know who we are? How dare a little mutated beast be so arrogant in front of us? Let's see if I don't skin him today. There is a genius who wants to take action, and he also has a bad temper. Holy shit, you just come over here. I'll kill them or bury them, sir. Come and kill them one by one. Long Kei directly hooked his hand at everyone, extremely arrogant. I want your life. Just when someone was about to rush over, a genius next to him suddenly stopped his companion. At the same time, Chu Wei looked at the bird's back with a horrified expression in his eyes. Originally, he wanted to rush over and deal with the arrogant big bird, but when he was about to take action, he saw clearly the person on the bird's back. Isn't this person the Chu Wei who has become famous in the battlefield of gods recently? At this moment, he looked carefully at the arrogant big bird. This big bird was covered in blue dragon scales and had 2 dragon horns on its head. Isn't this the dragon bird that was rumored to be with Chu Wei? Chu Wei, he is actually Chu Wei. He is the Chu Wei who almost killed Qin Zhanfeng with one sword. What should we do? It's all my fault that I was mean-mouthed just now and mocked people without seeing them clearly. What should I do now? The man thought in horror, and at the same time, cold sweat broke out on his face. Super God System becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shu Xiangzike. Chapter 864. It is said that Chu Wei is ruthless. He has killed countless people from Chengtian sect and Tuzang sect. Chu Wei even killed people from powerful forces like chickens and dogs. Now, if he faces me, I will be killed in one blow. Although there is a sect behind me, he is fully convinced that Chu Wei will not give face to the sect behind him. How can I survive Chu Wei's hands now? This genius Zhao Mingming is very anxious. At this moment, the person he stopped yelled in dissatisfaction, Mingming, why are you stopping me? Let me go. I'll kill this big bird first, and then the guy on the bird. Did you see that? This guy looked calm and composed, as if he didn't care about us. He looked so cool, it's really cool to see. Let me teach him a lesson. Are you blind? Haven't you recognized that this person is Chu Wei? Zhao Mingming roared in his heart, and slapped his companion at the same time. If you want to die, don't drag me with you. The companion was stunned and asked angrily, Zhao Mingming, are you crazy? You actually hit me. Zhao Mingming, I think you are crazy, open your 24K dog eyes and see clearly, the person opposite is Chu Wei, can you offend him? As soon as Zhao Mingming said this, more than a dozen geniuses at the scene were silent, because they were all looking at Chu Wei seriously. Although Chu Wei's name has been completely spread in the battlefield of gods these days, there are not many people who have actually seen Chu Wei with their own eyes. Fortunately, they have seen Chu Wei's photos. At this moment, some people still have Chu Wei's photos in their mobile phones, so some people took them out and looked at Chu Wei on the opposite side for comparison. After the comparison, the person's mobile phone fell down, he is really Chu Wei, this is the end, will we all be killed? It's really Chu Wei. Yes, I compared it very clearly, it's Chu Wei. What should we do now? What should we do? The dozen geniuses at the scene panicked one by one. Chu Wei's current reputation is too loud. Even people like Qin Zhanfeng and Li Xingxing were beaten by Chu Wei. They didn't even have the courage to resist. Now they all looked at Zhao Mingming and the companion who was about to take action just now with resentment. It was these two guys who caused the trouble. Now it's all right, everyone will suffer together. Chu Wei, we didn't know it was you, we didn't mean it, Zhao Mingming said with a stiff face. Chu Wei, who had a slightly cold look in his eyes, was slightly shocked. He did not expect the other party to admit defeat. This really made it difficult for him to start. What the hell are you doing standing there? Why don't you apologize? Are you waiting for Chu Wei to teach you a lesson? Zhao Mingming shouted at his companions. The companions immediately said, sorry, Chu Wei, we didn't mean it. Sorry, Chu Wei, we didn't know it was you. I'm so sorry, Chu Wei. Chu Wei, we were blind. Facing the apologies of more than 10 people on the opposite side, Chu Wei did not intend to pursue it. After all, he was really not interested in fighting with them. Unless they want to get beaten or die. You go, Chu Wei said lightly. Everyone let out a long breath and immediately said, thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. After everyone expressed their gratitude, they spread their bodies and headed towards the temple. Hey, big brother, aren't we going to beat them? My hands are itching, Long K said on the side. There is still work to do, let's go to the temple, since the power of this electric current cannot be obtained, let's go to the temple to search for treasures. Super God system becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shuxiang ZK. Chapter 865. And the power of this electric current is also heading towards the temple. Maybe there is a way to get this power in the temple. Okay, your exclusive plane will take off immediately. Long Q's figure went towards the temple as fast as lightning. In the blink of an eye, he surpassed the more than 10 geniuses who had just apologized to Chu Wei. When he surpassed them, Long K said loudly to them, little guys, be low-key in the future. Not everyone is as kind as us. After saying this, Long Q's figure flew directly over their heads. Chu Wei was speechless. Long K was really uncomfortable if he didn't pretend for a while. Ding. The host and Long K are going together. The reward is 10 points of spiritual crystals. The current spiritual crystals are 70 points / 3200 points. The current king is at level 7. Chu Wei was speechless again. When they arrived at the temple, the 2 huge golden doors had been opened long ago, and Chu Wei and Long K entered the temple directly. Look, the 4 gates of the temple are open, someone in the temple exclaimed. There is a hall in the temple, with 4 doors. At this moment, the 4 golden doors emit dazzling light, and the doors slowly open. Chu Wei took a look and saw that the 4 doors were written with weapons, spiritual medicine, martial arts, and elixir. It seems that the things in each door are different. There are different treasures in the 4 doors here, but the 4 doors are opened at the same time, so you have to choose one door to enter. Hurry up and go in. You may get good things if you go in early. Yes, 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 hurry up and go in. Go find treasures. This is already the temple. The best treasures are here. There are no treasures in other places except here. Go. There are hundreds of people in the hall. Although there are still many people, compared with the millions of people who entered the battlefield of God, the number of people here has been reduced to 1,000th. Among the 1,000 people, only one person came here, which is enough to show that those who can come to this place are not simple characters. At least they are masters of the king realm. As many geniuses entered different golden gates, Chu Wei briefly thought about which gate he wanted to enter. Enter the weapon gate? Chu Wei had no shortage of weapons. Not to mention that he had 2 king weapons, he even had an 8th level weapon, the black sword. Martial arts gate? He had heaven level martial arts. Spiritual medicine gate? Chu Wei wanted to go in, after all, no one would have too much spiritual medicine. However, Chu Wei's eyes were on the last gate, which was the gate of elixirs. Chu Wei was a 4th level alchemist and knew that elixirs were the greatest boost to strength. Spiritual medicine was good, but elixirs were spiritual medicines refined by alchemists, and their value was generally higher than spiritual medicines. It's you. Chu Wei took Long K directly into the elixir gate. Boom. Boom. As soon as Chu Wei entered, he saw 2 people fighting to the death for a bottle of elixir. One of them said, "You are really courting death. You dare to snatch this rebirth pill from me. Don't you know that I am only 1.45 meters tall and need this pill to grow taller? In this era, humans have developed countless pills, some of which can make people taller, some can make people thinner, some can make people more handsome, and some can make people more beautiful. And this rebirth pill is a pill that can make people grow taller. For those who are not satisfied with their height, this pill will make them risk their lives to snatch it." You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Super God system becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shu Xiangzike. Chapter 866. This person took the pill and left directly. Looking through the gate, the space inside the gate is not a room, but a space similar to an empty world. In this world, there are countless bookshelves floating in the air, and there are medicine bottles one after another on these bookshelves, which are all pills. In addition, there is a golden pill furnace floating in the sky, and there is a strong fire in the pill furnace, as if someone is refining pills. But Chu Wei looked carefully and found that no one was refining pills here, but the furnace was refining pills by itself. Moreover, Chu Wei smelled the medicinal fragrance in the pill furnace from a long distance. It was a furnace of 5th level pills, which could strengthen a person's bloodline, and it was also very beneficial for people in the king realm. That furnace of pills is mine. A genius chased the golden pill furnace directly. Is it yours? It's ridiculous. Is your name written on the pill furnace? Will he answer you if you call him? Other geniuses were dissatisfied, and the 2 chased the pill furnace together. Boom. Boom. Soon the 2 men attacked each other in pursuit of the furnace. One of them used ice and the other used wind. The 2 powers continuously sent out strong winds in the sky. Chu Wei took a look at the furnace. Although he was also in the king realm, his blood, muscles, bones, etc. had long surpassed the average king. So although the effect of this elixir could strengthen the average king, it could not strengthen himself. So Chu Wei did not participate in the competition, but looked at other places, trying to find elixirs that would be useful to him. Chu Wei walked in this space with Long K. This space was really big. Even if Chu Wei flew over at his speed, he could not reach the end. Is this an independent space opened up by someone using his own superpowers or martial arts? Chu Wei said to himself. It is said that if a person's strength is strong enough, he can use special methods to open up an independent space, just like the space storage of a mobile phone. Of course, the only person who can do this is probably the faith called God. However, in addition to using absolute strength to open up space, it is said that there are people who master space power and can create this kind of independent space through their own power. Speaking of space power, Chu Wei couldn't help but think of the power of his silver heart. The power of his silver heart seemed to be able to imprison space and then break the entire space. That kind of power is really weird. Although the power of the silver heart is considered his own power, every time Chu Wei thinks of it, he feels incredible. However, Chu Wei can't master this power yet. Look, that seems to be Chu Wei and Long Ke. Someone at the scene recognized Chu Wei and Long Ke. It seems to be true. Let's go, stay away from him. I heard that this guy is not only abnormally powerful, but also likes to rob others. If he sets his sights on us, maybe all the treasures we have obtained will be robbed by him. Really? You are talking nonsense. Haven't you heard about the Chengtian sect and Tuzang sect? He plucked out the other people's spiritual medicine garden, even the fruit trees. Not a single hair was left. Wow! So scary. Let's stay away from him. Several geniuses who recognized Chu Wei immediately ran away from Chu Wei as if they were escaping for their lives, as if Chu Wei was a scourge. Super God system becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shu Xiangzike. Chapter 867. Chu Wei was speechless. These people were only around the level 2 level of kings. To be honest, Chu Wei really didn't like what they had on them. But Chu Wei never expected that he would be so scary in the eyes of others. Chu Wei was looking for elixirs in the space. Although there were many elixirs here, Chu Wei also got a few good elixirs that could increase spiritual energy. But I haven't encountered any pill that makes me feel good. I haven't encountered any good elixirs, but there is one phenomenon that really makes Chu Wei helpless, that is, as soon as Chu Wei encounters other people will immediately make way for him. For example, two people in front of them who were fighting to the death over a pot of pills stopped fighting immediately when they saw Chu Wei coming over. "Boss Chu," one of them greeted. "You actually know Mr. Chu Wei." "I'll get out of the way," the other person ran away without saying a word. "Chu Wei." The person who greeted him was also dumbfounded. He didn't know Chu Wei at first, but had only seen Chu Wei's photos. This was not because he was afraid that Chu Wei would rob him. He wanted to call the boss first to familiarize himself with the relationship. Even if he was robbed, as long as he was not beaten, he would be fine. Good. Chu Wei had no choice but to move forward directly past this man. Not far away, Chu Wei saw a group of beauties discussing something together, and looking at him from time to time. After a while, one of the beauties came to Chu Wei. "Senior Chu Wei, can you give me your contact information?" This beauty looked at Chu Wei expectantly with her big eyes. She was wearing a tight-fitting ranger suit, which was a relatively fashionable costume in this era. It is somewhat similar to the ancient night tights. Under the tights, this beauty's excellent figure is revealed, with long legs, plump figure, and especially a beautiful baby face. She is truly the first love in the minds of countless men. "No contact information," Chu Wei said calmly, and then left directly. Chu Wei's mobile phone belongs to the eastern United States, so naturally it cannot use the signal network here, so Chu Wei is telling the truth. So cold. Is this the style of a domineering president? Little stars of admiration appeared in the beauty's eyes. Chu Wei was speechless. What age were we in, and he was still a domineering president? In short, when searching for the elixir in this space, Chu Wei was surprised to find that many people here seemed to know him. And no one dares to mess with him. Although there are many fights here, as long as it is something he likes, no one dares to snatch it from him. Chu Wei really didn't expect this situation, and at the same time he was quite helpless. It turned out that after Chu Wei defeated Qin Zhanfeng, Chu Wei ranked first among the geniuses in the entire God's battlefield. He is the fourth supermaster who is as famous as the three top first geniuses from the Beizan sect, the Institute of Genetics, and the Ability sect. Such a master is already out of reach in the eyes of ordinary geniuses. Naturally, no one dares to fight Chu Wei. Ding! The host has become the first-class supermaster in the eyes of others. No one dares to fight with the host. The reward is 2,000 points of spiritual energy crystals. The current spiritual energy crystals are 2070 points / 3200 points. The current king is at level 7. 2,000 points. Chu Wei was surprised. The rewards of the system this time are awesome. Ding! At the same time, you will be rewarded with a physique grandeur. The function of the Constitution grandeur is, the host can select a target to use this item, which can allow people to gain a physique. Tip: the Constitution grandeur cannot be used on yourself. Super God system becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Xu Xiangzike. Chapter 868. Chu Wei almost cursed. The physique granting device is a good thing. It can give people a physique. It is a magical device that defies the heavens. But damn, it can't be used on oneself. This really made Chu Wei speechless. But then Chu Wei thought, forget it, it's a passive reward anyway, just take it. In this way, Chu Wei wandered in the space of the elixir gate for 2 hours. Although Chu Wei also harvested some elixirs in these 2 hours, they were all 6th level elixirs, and Chu Wei was not very satisfied. After all, Chu Wei is about to enter the Emperor realm now. What Chu Wei wants most is naturally the 7th level or above elixir. Boom! Rumble! Just when Chu Wei was disappointed and wanted to leave here and go to other gates to search for treasures, a flash of lightning suddenly appeared in the sky. At the same time, a fiery red elixir furnace appeared in front of people in the lightning. The whole elixir furnace was like a red jade. The elixir furnace was even carved with the sun, moon, stars, and various creatures and animals. What a strong medicinal fragrance! Could it be that the medicine in the furnace contains a 7th level elixir? Someone said. The furnace immediately attracted everyone's attention. At the same time, a medicinal fragrance appeared in the furnace, filling the entire space. Everyone who smelled it felt refreshed, and even the spiritual energy and supernatural powers in their bodies became active. This furnace of elixir is definitely not simple. Everyone's breathing became heavy at once. This is a real treasure. Who wouldn't want to get it? However, just as everyone was about to fight for it, a faint figure walked towards the furnace in the sky step by step. This figure was calm and not afraid of the people present to attack him. He was like a king, ignoring everyone present. This figure was Chu Wei. Hey, someone let out a long breath. Forget it, Chu Wei wants this thing, so we'd better just take a look. Yes, who dares to rob the things that Chu Wei wants? Isn't this going to die? In addition to the boys, many girls also looked at Chu Wei and discussed. Wow, sisters, look, this Chu Wei is so handsome. He walked towards the furnace of elixirs so openly, and no one dared to compete with him. Of course, Chu Wei is now a top-tier supermaster. Who dares to compete with him for things here? Isn't that courting death? I wish this guy was my boyfriend. Moi. Yes. He's a domineering CEO, I like him so much. Facing these voices around him, Chu Wei didn't care, but took the elixir furnace step by step. Hey, you are human girls, do you want my big brother's contact information? As long as you tell me why your breasts can grow so big, I will help you, Long K asked shamelessly. Naturally, no girl would answer such a question, and the girl shot lightning and flames to attack it directly. You dead bird, go to hell, shameless. That's right, You actually ask such a question, go to hell. Go ask your mother. Facing the attacks of many girls, Long K dodged and said aggrievedly, my mother is flat-chested like me. That's why I asked you. Go to hell. In return, the girls cursed. In the sky, Chu Wei had already arrived in front of the alchemy furnace, opened the furnace, and it was indeed a 7th level elixir. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Super God system becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shu Xiangzike. Chapter 869. In the furnace, several pills the size of longan were emitting green light and lying in the furnace. Each pill had a strong medicinal fragrance. Chu Wei swallowed it directly. Ding! Congratulations to the host for taking 3 7th level pills. The reward is 900 spiritual energy crystals. The current spiritual energy crystals are 2970 points / 3200 points. The current king level 7. Chu Wei only felt a huge stream of spiritual energy entering his body, and he was about to break through to the king level 8. Longke, take it. Chu Wei threw a green pill to Longke. There were a total of 4 7th level pills in this furnace. This was the last one, and Chu Wei did not swallow it alone. Suck it. The people around him were all jealous in an instant. This was a 7th level pill, and Chu Wei could actually give it away. Thank you, brother, you will always be my brother. Longke was so moved that he almost cried. After swallowing the pill directly, Longke's breath immediately became much stronger than before. The effect of the 7th level pill was indeed different. Hey! It would be great if I could become Chu Wei's younger brother. Yeah, he is so generous that he can even share the 7th level elixir with others. He is simply a super rich man. It's a pity that he and I are not friends, otherwise I would also like to hug his thighs. A group of people looked at Long K with jealous and envious eyes. This big bird is actually friends with a big man like Chu Wei. They are so envious. What are you looking at? Let me tell you, brother Chu Wei and I have a lifelong friendship. You guys can't envy it? However, if you give me all your treasures and spiritual medicines, if I am in a good mood, I might be able to accept you as my younger brothers. In this way, you are considered the younger brothers of my elder brother's younger brother, which is also a great honor. Long K said with a proud and arrogant face. Since becoming Chu Wei's mount, it was very reluctant at first. After all, it is also a hegemon of a region, a strong man in the realm of the king. How can it surrender to a human being? But since he followed Chu Wei, he found that Chu Wei was invincible in the battlefield of gods. He ate the meat of the king mutant beast and drank the spiritual medicine soup every day. His life was much better than before. So, if Chu Wei drove it away, it would refuse to leave. Hey! Look, there seems to be something strange about that alchemy furnace. The crowd saw that the alchemy furnace in front of Chu Wei actually emitted a purple light at this moment, and at the same time, a medicinal fragrance came out. What's going on? Didn't Chu Wei eat the elixir in the alchemy furnace just now? How come there is a medicinal fragrance again? Yes, is there any other magical elixir in this alchemy furnace besides the elixir just now? Everyone began to envy at once. If they only got the 7th level elixir once, it would be fine, and they could bear it. But now it seems that there may be other 7th level elixirs in this alchemy furnace, which means that they need to experience the treasure falling into Chu Wei's hands again. This is really an experience that makes people jealous and unhappy. It's like a person got a beautiful girl in front of you, and you endured it. But after a while, this person got another beautiful girl in front of you. This is really jealous. Under the gaze of everyone, Chu Wei naturally felt the changes in the alchemy furnace in front of him. He didn't expect that there was a second layer in the alchemy furnace, and the medicinal fragrance leaked from the second layer. Super God system becomes infinitely stronger. Author, Shuxiangzike. Chapter 870. Could it be that the top grade elixir in this furnace is the evolution pill of the 7th grade? Someone in the crowd suddenly exclaimed. Evolution pill? This is impossible, right? Although this evolution pill is a 7th grade elixir, I heard that even an 8th grade alchemist is not sure that he can make it. It is impossible for it to appear. Besides, there is no 8th grade alchemist here. Can this pill appear out of thin air? Although some people expressed doubts, some people believed that this might be the 7th grade evolution pill. At this moment, many people were already secretly gathering spiritual energy. If Chu Wei got other elixirs, they would not fight for it. But if it is really the evolution pill, they may fight for it even if they risk their lives, because this pill is too precious. According to the records in the books that humans have, the evolution pill is a kind of elixir that can evolve the supernatural powers in the human body. Of course, this kind of evolution is not an ordinary evolution. Originally, as long as you feed it with spiritual medicine with the same properties, a supernatural power has the possibility of evolution. For example, the fire ability in Chu Wei's body. Originally the fire ability in Chu Wei's body was very rubbish, but Chu Wei used various spiritual fruits with fire attributes to feed it until it could enter the list of supernatural powers. This kind of evolution is called spiritual medicine evolution. But there is another way to make supernatural powers evolve, and the evolved supernatural powers will be more brutal and powerful. This way of evolution is to let supernatural powers eat other supernatural powers to evolve. Originally, even if there are differences in strength between supernatural powers, you cannot make yourself stronger by eating each other. But the evolution pill has this effect. It can make supernatural powers become stronger by eating each other's supernatural powers. This is simply terrifying, and something you want to do. If there really is an evolution pill, then I must get it. That's right. The evolution pill is even more effective for us mutant beasts. We can not only evolve our own abilities, but also evolve our bodies. We must get this kind of thing. That's right. This thing is a banned drug among humans. Because it evolves by swallowing other people's abilities, it is listed as a banned drug. Even powerful alchemists are not allowed to refine it. I didn't expect it to be here. We must get it. There are many powerful mutant beasts in the crowd. They must have been shocked by Chu Wei's powerful reputation before. After seeing the real treasure, they decided to fight Chu Wei even if they had to fight to the death. The atmosphere at the scene suddenly became a little tense. Chu Wei saw the expressions of the people around him, and then sneered. If these people dared to take action, they would teach them a lesson. Buzz. The pill furnace in front of Chu Wei suddenly made a jet-like sound. It was the pill furnace that was automatically refining pills. At the same time, the medicinal fragrance gathered in the sky like a dark cloud. Anyone who smelled this medicinal fragrance would have their superpowers in a riot, as if they wanted to devour other superpowers to strengthen themselves. Yes, it must be right. This feeling must be the forbidden drug evolution pill. Many people were sure that the pill in the pill furnace was the forbidden drug evolution pill. So, many people's eyes began to turn red. Just now, the medicinal fragrance alone made the superpowers in their bodies react like this.